So, hello, hello. Okay, I'm back to using Audacity on my laptop because for some cocking reason, my school has decided to not have the Adobe plan where all of its students get Premiere and After Effects and all that jazz for some reason or another, and it has really screwed me over because I no longer am able to use Audacity on my good computer, thus making it impossible for me to record on my good computer because I really don't want to risk losing uh, sound files again through Audacity on there. And I 100% blame Adobe for this because their whole service ideal of trying to get more money out of their stuff is completely stupid and selfish. And I will forever never use Creative Cloud unless it is given to me. So, yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. I missed last week's thing because I had just gotten done with the weekend up at my cabin with friends, and I was kind of worn out for the entire week. I missed my Facebook video. I missed uploading this stream last week, and it's not like I thought about it and like didn't. It's not like I thought about it and just kind of like forgot to start doing it. This doesn't make sense. God damn it. I just like 100% forgot, and the next day I realized, oh crap, I didn't do it, and by then it was too late to actually like do anything about it. So whatever. I mean, at least this week's thing was somewhat okay. I don't know. It wasn't great. It was me just complaining about how Adobe is gone for my computer now, and I'm probably gonna have to do some finagling to get the 5.0 files onto my PC now, which I'm really upset about. Now that the whole Creative Cloud is gone from my computer because my school is cheap as hell, but that's what I gotta work with, and it's gonna be their fault when they see their quality and stuff dip from in SPTV and stuff. Because now that we don't have the good stuff, what the hell is the point? Now that we don't have the good stuff, we're not going to be able to put out good stuff for them, and probably we're going to be going under or something like that. And it's not like we're a big thing, but hey, what if when have I stepped into a program that was prospering, right? I guess the Stevens Point swimming team is when I stepped into something that was prospering, and I didn't much enjoy it. Boy, isn't that really throwing my personality out into the open? Uh, God, there's one thing I hate about using Audacity on this is that the waveforms don't look like they're moving at all, and that may be because it's like less sensitive than Audition is. It's just not even moving, and I'm talking normally. God, maybe it's just because the cables are different, or maybe the USB doesn't conduct sound as well as the PC does. Uh, I don't know. I was doing fine with the other setup, but now that I'm changing it, everything seems to be going wrong. Ain't that the life? And I can barely even tell like how much time it is because I'm currently staring at a wall instead of the timer. This is a mess all around. For something that's so off the cuff and just me talking about my thoughts, why am I thinking of the logistics of it and worrying about that? Because that's what I'm trying to get into. That's the whole point of why I'm doing this. Get into talking and being sure about what you are talking about. And definitely the doubling back and rambling isn't going to help, so totally lost my train of thought there for a moment. Uh basically just screw Adobe. uh haven't seen like a single person that's extraordinarily satisfied with how they with their Creative Cloud stuff, because there's a bunch of people on the internet trying to find alternative solutions to Adobe, and the problem is that it's just too darn good, and people are specialized in it by now, so it's kind of hard to find an alternative these days. But I mean, at least like different stuff like Vegas is sort of similar. I don't pardon. I don't believe I'm too far gone in either of the programs to, you know, really depend on a certain feature over one another, but I definitely haven't tried anything else. So, what do I know? Um, I'm just, I really hope it comes back by the time I get back to school, because if I have to if I have to rely on my laptop to be editing videos and such, there's gonna be extraordinarily it's gonna be a struggle for sure. And maybe I can like take a CD drive from something around the house and get the Adobe stuff on the PC that way. But I will have to see later. Right now, it's not a pressing issue, and I need to focus on different stuff over this weekend. Anyway, I've been focusing a lot on the house stuff and classes and what I'm going to be doing for SBTV and all that, and grappling with the fact that I'm at a loss of what I'm going to do once I get there. I know I'm going to be having to work on making news stories for news and entertainment stories, but that is a little bit. That's definitely what I struggled on when I was just a common member and not a part of the staff. But now I'm actually getting paid to write stories and make shows for SBTV, and I am a little lost on what I should be doing. It's definitely a unique position to be in, because I'm sure I've said this before, I'm the first person to be doing something like that. So I technically can't do any wrong, but I can definitely be boring as all hell, which I'm really hoping that I don't do. And I'm really hoping that I can change. Another thing I'm hoping to change before the summer's end is get out of my drought of recording videos. Because, like, I said it last time I recorded, ever since I recorded that Super Paper Mario attempt, I just lost all gusto I had, because it was not good. Oh my god, and now I don't even have an audition for my PC. What am I gonna do now? Oh my god. Adobe cutting out was even worse than I thought. Because now I'm like completely locked out of stuff. I'm positive if I unplug my stuff, it won't allow me to go into the programs. And it's not like I can unplug it every time I want to use it. I'm definitely going to want to use Audition for recording videos with internet. this this sucks. It sucks that we have to rely on Adobe for stuff like this, because it's it's just not fair, you know? You learn in school about people, about things making monopolies and how they control the market and how that's a bad thing and all that. But, at the end of the day, if somebody makes something really, really good, people are going to want it. And far be it far be it from me to stop people from making something really good, but it only takes one greedy asshole to start capitalizing on that, and it just ruins the whole thing. And I suppose I shouldn't be mad at Adobe as a whole for doing the service thing. It's probably just the one greedy asshole. But at the same time, it's just it was bad enough when that stuff costed $200, and now it costs that per month. It's like I don't even want to know. And it's bad enough that I'm starting to get into renter's lease and stuff like that I'm now talking to people about and hoping to God it's not as bad as I think it is. Uh, I'm uh, I'm in a state of nervousness again. Nervousness about the future and how I'm going to be tackling things that are coming my way and definitely questioning about like if I'm doing the right thing and what I'm doing going forward is the right thing for me because and I wanted to talk about this last week. I really just felt not confident in humor, I guess is the word. That's been something that I've been going back many times over the past couple weeks. I feel like I can't talk my way into a funny is the basic of what I'm trying to get at. I don't know. I've in my circulation of not doing anything and getting nothing done and just being a stay-at-home slob who just plays games all day. I've been watching a bunch of Game Grumps and Achievement Hunter and all that, and basically trying to emulate that sort of say a line that and it is funny type of thing, which I don't believe, which I cannot do. I'm now starting to realize it's definitely something that I'm not good at right now. It's something that I haven't practiced in so long. In fact, the last semester of my freshman year, I talked to almost nobody, which certainly doesn't help a lot, but it's certainly gets you hooked on oh, what's it called? Little Debbie snacks. God, ate the shit out of that stuff. But now that I'm trying to do quick play and I'm trying to do this kind of stuff and get my thoughts straight and all that, I'm just I don't know. I'm just circling. I'm circling myself is the thing. I keep doing this kind of stuff, saying that I'm progressing when in fact I'm just circling what I've been always doing. I'm not improving. I'm not doing anything that makes me faster at making jokes. I'm not doing anything that makes me wittier. I'm not even doing anything that makes me even remotely good at being a showman. I'm just circling my own self, affirming my own suspicions, and it's not working. I suppose I needed something like the Super Paper Mario attempt just to affirm that I can do something wrong, because that play is not good. I stumble over myself. I make no actual commentary, and I'm just breezing through without any sort of coherency to my words at all. It's basically stream of thought with Super Paper Mario in the background. Or maybe I'm just and here's also the thing, maybe I'm putting the other stuff on too high of a pedestal. Maybe because like they always talk about how they're just talking to each other and how their on-camera conversations are no different than what they do when normally, which it definitely puts a light upon like how natural they are at performing that kind of stuff, but it also is like their conver and this is something I struggle with a lot. Their conversations are interesting. And maybe I'm reading too much into stuff, but I've always felt that I'm not that interesting when it comes to talking about stuff. People constantly cut me off and This is a little bit of a personal matter. Yeah, I've got time. This is a little bit of a personal matter, but hell, what the hell is this for if not to unload personal shit? It always feels to me that whenever in conversations, I people always listen to the one guy or one person that's there. Everyone else is just kind of like there to do stuff or something. Whenever I try to like come into a conversation, much like or like try and share a story or anything like that, I'm always like either kind of ignored or outspoken or just either way just not taken seriously. It's a it's a weird feeling, and I think that goes into me not trying to trying to be an expert in anything. It kind of comes from me being sort of mellow in literally everything I've done, which kind of makes people think, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about for anything, which has painted a lot of people to paint me as a sort of idiot and fool for a lot of things who really can't do much. Boy, oh boy, isn't that a great feeling to have when going into a position nobody else has done before with rather ambiguous uh, expectations, quite honestly. I'm I showed my interest in performing one show for them, and now I am part of the staff there as an equal, which I feel I do not have the right to be there. And now I'm second guessing myself so much because I just don't think I can do it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do my job there, satisfy myself, and be entertaining for the the audience that may or may not ever be there. And that's the thing as well, that I know just a little bit about YouTube to like try and get people to like watch our stuff, but at the same time, who's going to watch it? The people at Stevens Point don't give a damn about SBTV. They come there for the sports streams and all that. And there's probably no way I'm going to be a sports announcer. That's probably a little too high above my speed of thought, but I don't know. I suppose I'm thinking too much about transforming SBTV into that million subscribers overnight type of channel, and maybe I just need to start small and have fun while I'm there. Maybe I can do that. It's certainly going to be easier with the phone I have now, which between last week and this week, or rather last stream, which was 2 weeks ago. Well, yeah, even last week. I got this on Tuesday. I got a phone that, well, it, it was either going to be a Galaxy 20 or a Note 10, and I pushed for the Note because of its better camera quality and RAM speed to work better with it. I want to use that as an on the fly camera for any sort of shenanigans that I may want to put up. It's entertainment isn't hard. That's the thing. Because you can find your own fun in just about anything you want. Like my dad always says, there's humor in every spot of life. You just have to find it. And having that camera a, is a having like the Canon camera is a very good start for like the stage stuff. But for the stuff that's on the fly, off the cuff, and just kind of everyday type of shenanigans, it's very nice to have a very good phone to use that off of. Now I'm absolutely not going to be using the 4K stuff. That's just ridiculous. But being able to do 1080p stuff off my freaking phone is godlike. And having a battery life more than 15 minutes is also a godsend. So I'll just see how it works and see where the plans go from there. And, maybe Quick Play can get off the ground once I'm at school because I currently have two classes and lots of online time, so and no swimming, so I'm definitely going to be with a lot of time on my hands and going to be doing something practicing something that I'm going to be hopefully more occupied with rather than swimming, which oh yikes, I have a lot of explaining to do once I get back, but either way, that is my situation right now. For the TLDR people who for some reason skip to the end of videos, uh, I'm scared about the entertainment producer job. I'm happy I have a new phone that lasts more than 2 minutes. I don't think I'm funny. And hopefully, this Audacity on my laptop works and I'm not super quiet. Yeah, thank you for listening. If you had the audacity to look at this, and if you're me from the future who lost your memory, stay strong, bud. Yeah, I'll see you later.